Greetings, adventurers. I invite you to an evening of storytelling, for I have in my possession the tales of the four who ventured to the land of Sol. The human, the halfling, the tabaxi, and the owlin. Whatever personal reasons to which they traveled to this land, whatever they found, changed their lives forever. Within these pages are tales of sadness, triumph, and most importantly, adventure. I do hope you enjoy these tales. Come, join me around this campfire, and let us dive into these pages together.
Hello everybody and welcome to episode 20 of Born From Us. Today we are joined by the entire crew. Everybody is here.
Hello.
Say hello everyone.
Hello,
Hi.
everyone.
Hello, everyone.
I've been sick.
She's been ill.
But now she's not.
She's been out of the commish.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
What the screen is showing you is not where we are. We've left this place. Saturn has missed the adventures in the city of belligerent drunkenness. We have taken the griffins throughout the Feywild. They're currently at their first campsite, and they've decided to head where? Testing the players again.
When did we go hunting?
You did that already.
We did go on things, but we decided to go. What was it between they were like mountain peaks or something?
Between the Twin
Towards-
Peaks.
Twin Peaks, yes.
We got a deer.
You did.
We're
You,
going-
you made food.
I
You-
hate
we're
getting
going-
pop quizzed when I wasn't even there for the test information.
You were exempt.
We're
You
go.
were exempt.
Where we last left off, you were all at the campsite, getting to know your Griffin rider a little better. Verori and Alvora have been chatting for the past couple of days and getting to learn a little bit more about the Owlin people. And you're about to set off because it is the morning after you've prepared all of your food, you have all of your rations ready, and you know the journey's not going to be too long. I think he said about 3 days?
I believe so.
3 material plane days. That was the crunchiest. Mute your microphone if you're eating.
I'm so sorry.
There's a wet mouth noise that one of my only pet peeves is wet mouth noises.
I'm
Editor
sorry.
superimposed the wet mouth noise.
Do not, editor. You do that. I'm coming in.
Don't bully me like that.
We're not eat a juicy steak and Rennie's here.
Don't do any.
Oh,
I
no.
would just get mad. I would just be upset like the rest of the day.
Nothing changes.
So you all gear up, but instead of Jackson mounting a griffin, he's decidedly to get on the back of Sparky. He has no gear, he has no saddle, but he's confident, aren't you, Jackson? Very confident in this decision.
Sparky is confident. Jackson's got the spider plushie on standby.
He's ready to go.
Other than that, he's
Oh,
yeah.
look at you, Dragon Rider. Confident, are we?
Yeah. It's the most unconfident. Yeah. Just.
Oh, you'll be okay, dear. You'll be fine. Alvora,
Mm-hmm.
will he be okay?
Avora walks over, looks Jackson and Sparky down, looks underneath Jackson, does a circle around them all, getting an entire 180 perspective. 50-50.
I don't like those odds. Jackson, come down.
Sparky will get very upset, and I think I'm more afraid of him being upset than any other danger at the moment.
The Griffin Rider looks over to you all. It's time to leave, folks. Have you got everything packed? We have to leave very shortly.
Jackson,
I'll be fine.
if anything happens to you,
Just waves the little plushie, just like I'll be fine.
Avora looks over
Love.
Avora looks over to Jackson. If he does fall, he will die quickly. It will be a quick death. He won't suffer.
what do you mean?
I don't think she needed to know that. You know, Laura?
That's our ranger. At least one of them.
You all mount up and you dust off, throw over the treetops of the Feywild, heading in the direction of the Twin Mountains. Jackson, this is frightening. You have nothing to hold on to but Sparky himself, and who is excitedly flapping his wings through the Feywild. Now, all of you, roll me a perception check.
Correction check. That's gonna be a 17 from me.
It's gonna be a
Yeah.
7 for me.
That's an 11.
That is a 24 for me.
Okay, so only one of you saw this, and it's Jackson. Jackson, you're quite comfortable. You've found a good sitting position. You've kind of relaxed into riding a dragon, and you're looking over at the clouds in front of you and all around you, and there is a storm gathering in one of these clouds. A most unnatural storm. A storm of purples and pinks. A thunder comes over all of you. You have to pass through that storm. There's no way around it. What are you guys planning?
To not die. That's what I'm planning.
That's a good plan.
Yeah.
Should we all get some rope and then hold on to it while we're flying so that we can all know where each other are?
Probably be for the best. Also, if anyone at this point has any objects to make sure they stay secured upon their mounts, that would be the time to get them ready.
We should conquer lining it.
Giving you
Trying to
guys
see
time
if
to
I have
decide of
anything
what you
else.
would like to do while riding ahead.
How's the guide looking? Is he
Confident.
looking a little he's looking a little confident?
He looks
Okay.
fine.
Feeling a little better about that.
I still got mine. Dust.
And the fact that you can fly.
And the fact that I can fly, so
Yeah.
I'm good. Alright.
Thank you. Thank God you can fly.
Hey, if you fall off, you're not going to be completely doomed. If one of the two flying
True,
people can get you. Would we
Come on,
call them
Sparky.
people?
I'm sure Sparky would. Well, yeah.
Would
I think you're
people use
looking
them?
for the word humanoid.
Yeah, I guess.
Casual xenophobia from Bill.
Hey, no, shut. No, 'cause people usually refers to multiple humans. Like, what? I don't know what you want from me.
The guide looks back. She does have a point.
Oh, I never thought I'd hear that in all of my days.
Jax
Huh?
Jax.
one.
All I got was Jax!
One.
One!
Yeah.
Jackson.
Huh?
Our group might be decreasing by one within the next few days if she doesn't learn to keep her mouth.
Looks back at Velvet. I'm not
Jackson.
liking her odds.
Yeah. Nice knowing you, Jackson.
It's been a pleasure. It's been an honor.
Debatable.
Bombastic
Yeah.
side-eye returns. You all pursue towards the Twin Peaks, and eventually you do meet the storm head-on. And as you enter beneath these violent storm clouds, you hear nothing. You don't hear the flapping of the wings. You don't hear you calling out to one another. It is as if the clouds themselves are producing magic, and this spell is silence. There is nothing around you. It is if you are stuck in a glass ball. You hear nothing but your own heartbeat, your own inner thoughts. You look to each other, calling out, hearing nothing. And the guide looks back and begins signaling with his hands, pointing towards a rest stop. But all of a sudden, he points, looks to you all, and in a flash, he is struck by a giant pink lightning bolt, immediately causing him and his griffin to nosedive.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
Ferrari immediately goes to help. Help, 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 help.
Okay, roll me an animal handling check.
Yeah.
I just wanna cut it
Here
off.
are some pig.
That's gonna be a 21.
21. Is anyone else
I also-
deciding to help?
Yeah, I want to try to help.
Okay.
Let me see what I got.
11.
Yeah, I'll try as well. Why not?
got a
Do I need to make
17.
an animal handling check?
Yes.
Okay. 22 for me.
22. Whoever rolled higher than a 15, you go in pursuit of the nose-diving griffin guide. The others, you keep up, but you're not at the same pace, obviously, but your griffins aren't disobeying your orders. He's
Sparky
going
doing
fast.
Just vibing.
Sparky, he knows the assignment. He saw
Good,
something
good.
quite similar to this within the Witchlight Carnival with the dragonfly rides.
Oh yeah, he did see that. Yeah.
Oh, he did. Let's go.
You all keep in hot pursuit of this guide who is nosediving. I'm going to roll for him really quickly. Okay, he continues to nosedive rapidly. It seems as if the griffin itself has also been injured. Saturn, roll the number 1 through 8.
Oh boy. Why me? 4.
4. Jackson, a D8, please.
D8. 7.
Velvet.
4.
And finally, Mr. Chestnut. Mr. Goodberry. It's begun.
I got a 5.
A 5. Okay. Only one of you. Ferrari.
No.
You are taking, and let me roll, 19 points of damage
Oh,
Jesus.
as you are struck head on by lightning. And you also begin to nosedive. To the rest of you, are you trying to keep up with Ferrari or the guide?
I'm gonna try to keep up with Ferrari.
Okay. Again, all of this is silent to you. All you can do is see.
Can I see what Goodberry's doing before I make my decision?
What is Mr. Goodberry doing?
I'm pursuing the
guide?
guide.
What's the other bird doing?
Alvora? He's with Ferrari. They're on the same griffin.
Oh, they're on the same.
We're both falling to our,
What happened to the
not so doomly doom right now.
What happened to the griffin that Jackson left behind then?
It's following.
Didn't anyone take that? No one took the ride on. Okay.
No.
Hold on. Let me get my coin. All right. Head to tails. Okay. Tails is the guide then. This is a fucking Bitcoin coin.
Oh, of course, yes.
Why do you have a Bitcoin
That is
coin?
tails. Because I bought it at a fair. It's just a... yeah, literally. Then I got tails. I'm following it.
Okay. All of you roll me flat d20. The who isn't falling, sorry.
Okay.
So I get an excuse from this. Yippee.
16 for me.
Okay.
9.
Okay.
12.
12. Okay. Ferrari, you are still conscious. You are not down. You're not, and you are falling. Would you like to try and rear up to try to get this griffin to not fall anymore?
Yeah.
Animal handling check.
Check. Fuck. 5.
Okay, you don't succeed. You're still plummeting extremely quickly. To the rest of you, Jackson, you reach Ferrari who is falling. Velvet, you reach the guide who is falling. Mr. Goodberry, you are just inches behind Velvet. Now, you guys can decide and describe to me what you are doing, and we'll make some checks to see if you are capable of pulling this off. Remember, you can't communicate with one another. All you can do...
How big is Sparky compared to Griffin?
He's about the size of a griffin.
Okay. I'm about to try a very dumb thing, I think. I think what Sparky would, I would try to get Sparky to do is, to get underneath the griffin to try to help it pull up and, get out of this nosedive.
Okay.
And then I'm going to... Do you think this griffin would be willing? A willing beast?
It would be, but it is unconscious.
And that really wouldn't help. I was gonna try to use. I didn't realize it was unconscious. Because I was gonna try to use beast sense, but I'd just get what I already know, which is it ain't doing too good.
Yes, it is unconscious.
So
God damn it.
instead, yeah, I'm just gonna. Sparky's gonna try to help get the griffin out of this nosedive, and I'm gonna be ready to pull Alvora and Ferrari off if I feel like this isn't gonna work.
Okay, I'm gonna roll something real fast. Alright, now roll me an animal handling check to see if you can guide Sparky.
Okay. That's gonna be a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay, to the other group, remember you cannot communicate verbally with one another. But how are you saving the guide and his griffin? I will say spells like message will work.
It will. I'm gonna cast message to Vel.
Okay.
Try to pull up the left side of the harness on the griffin. I'll get the right side for the guide.
I'll just stick my hand directly out and just do a thumbs up.
Okay.
Make it so we're
assuming
both.
Oh, I can?
Yeah.
Fair enough. I'm still gonna do the thumbs up. I have nothing to add to it. Like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. Thumbs
Okay.
up.
So you two are attempting to pull the griffin up yourselves.
Yeah.
Okay, this will be a combined animal handling check from both of you.
14.
I got a 22.
Okay,
19 plus 3.
we'll go back to Jackson. You guide Sparky beneath the griffin, trying to, I'd say, almost like brace the griffin so it has a chance to wake up and get out of a nosedive. Varora, you're pulling on the reins, I presume.
Yeah.
Alvora is looking between all of you and jumps back from the griffin, extending his own wings and joining the dive to keep up with you all without adding extra weight to the griffin. You manage to pull the griffin out of freefall. It manages to pull itself awake, and Varora, you're no longer falling. To the other two, you are pulling on the reins of this griffin, and it seems to be working. You're pulling it out of a nosedive, but it's very clear this griffin isn't unconscious. This griffin is dead.
Yikes.
Yikes.
Now, all of you, again, roll me d8.
Oh no, you bastard!
Yeah, bastard. 3.
I got a 4.
I got a 1.
I got an 8.
Jackson,
Don't tell me you get
Oh no!
you got the unlucky number in that roll, which was 1. And you're going to take... Roll this real quick.
Isn't Sparky a thunder boy?
Sparky's a lightning boy, so
Yeah, but he's immune. You're not.
And
no, I'm not. Yeah.
this isn't lightning damage. This is pure force damage.
Oh, that's what it's
no.
saying.
Nathan, you're taking 22 points of force damage.
Oh.
As you all see it, don't hear it, but Jackson absolutely thumped with 3 strikes of this pink lightning.
3? Damn.
Yep, the lucky number is associated with how many strikes of lightning you get hit with. The lower the number, the more the strikes.
Can't do more than that though.
Sparky is also hit with this. And Sparky does not like this.
No, definitely. Does he take the same damage?
He takes the exact same damage you do.
We are at a code red situation, boys. We are at a code red. He's not looking good. He's not. Based
Now-
off of what I know his health is, it ain't looking good.
He is still awake. You are still awake. You are just hurting. You have pulled Vivari out of the freefall. This griffin is back up, but you see Velvet and Mr. Goodberry struggling to get this griffin up, and it is immediately clear that the griffin they're trying to rescue is not unconscious, but in fact dead. The handler is knocked out cold, slumped over his griffin, falling. You are still in a free fall.
Do we realize that the griffin is dead?
Oh yes, it's almost immediate.
Okay, then.
Oh,
I might just grab the handler instead then.
the second I realize I'm gonna cast message, just save the guide.
Yeah, I'm gonna just grab the guide by the arm or something.
Okay, roll me
Same.
both of you roll me an athletics check to hoist him off of the griffin.
We're
The two
both-
non-athletic people here.
Could it be anything other than athletics?
Nope.
I got
Fuck.
an 11.
An 11.
I got a 3!
Okay, so
I got a 4.
you,
I got a 4 minus 1.
you
Okay,
two
12
do,
minus 1.
you two do not manage. You get him out of his stirrups and you're pulling him, but it's not quite enough strength. It needs more
Wait.
time.
What? Can,
Is there? Do I feel? I wonder
I
if I
just-
should do favored by the gods.
Can I just tie a rope to him instead? Like, is there a rope I can just attach it to?
Do you have rope in your inventory?
Let me see. I believe so.
Can we
It's-
just
should do.
hang our guide from the griffins?
Wait, so
I'm
what
gonna-
was the rope connected to that we all had? I mentioned, or did we just not do it?
None of. I will say this, and it's in the recording. You mentioned it, but no one followed your idea, so I presume nobody did it.
I don't remember what idea that was. But yeah, no, I have rope.
I thought Nathan or
Considering
I know
we
I
were
said, like, oh, it'd
flying
be a good
into
idea,
a
but-
thunderstorm, I don't think Ferrari would have gone for it, knowing that there was a chance we could have been struck. Because if one of us would have gone into a fall, all of us would have been jerked downwards, and none of us would have been able to recover.
But I have rope. Can I use sleight of hand to tie it to him
Give me a sleight of hand
and
check.
to Griffin?
I will say this is
Make it
taking
back.
more time. While you're doing that, roll me sleight of hand. We'll come back to you. But to Ferrari Jackson, what are you doing?
Ferrari is going to get over Jackson and Sparky with her griffin, so that way if they are the target of the lightning again, she takes the brunt of it.
Oof.
Jackson would be screaming if he could. I think at this point, do we notice that
And we're
they're
heading...
struggling?
Yes.
Yeah, then I'm going
Ferrari's
to
not
them.
Ferrari's not giving him the choice. She's wildly gesturing to get to the safe point because she knows that they are in rough condition and they cannot take another hit.
Can I leave it up to a Sparky roll? Because at this point, Sparky's more in control than I am.
I will roll me a flat d20 and we'll see what Sparky decides to do.
Yeah, because he can make his own choices now. That's an 6.
Sparky doesn't go. Sparky stays.
Sparky is going for
Sparky
the
is
others?
hurt worse than he's ever felt before, and he knows that if he goes this time, he's not coming back.
Yeah, he'll. I don't think Jackson will fight it then. Whichever way Sparky goes, he.
Okay,
Follows.
Velvet, what was your sleight of hand check?
It was very disappointing. Because, I have a plus 10 to sleight of hand, right?
Mhm.
I got a 12.
No, that's still enough.
Let's go!
You slip the rope around the guide, tying it tight, tying it to your griffin or to you.
My griffin. I'm not pulling up tying me. I will just fall off.
Okay. And all of you, d8, please.
Oh god.
If I get
Oh,
struck
man.
if I get struck again, I'm gonna have a fit. Yeah,
I got
Got a 4.
I got a 2.
got a 1.
Me and Brian both got a 2. Damn.
Okay. Ferrari. Velvet,
No.
you got the unlucky number.
No! No!
I'm rolling damage. Separate rolls.
God.
Velvet,
Please, gods, have mercy on me.
you take 11 points of force damage.
Okay, that's not that
I'd
bad.
say that's mercy.
Ferrari,
Yeah, that's mercy.
Uh-huh.
you take 13 points of damage. As these silent but very deadly lightning bolts come out from the clouds and striking you both, Aurora, you pull, Velvet, you pull back from your griffin, hoisting the guide from it, his griffin free falling down out of sight through the clouds. Now to all of you, you see a dangling guide from Velvet's griffin, and you are still in a storm. You could go straight down and make an emergency landing, or you could push through the storm. It is entirely up to you all.
Emergency landing immediately.
Where are we
Do I s-
landing?
Do I see anyone, by the way?
Do you see any? What do you mean by seeing one around you?
Do I see all of the people in my group?
Yes, you all see each other.
I'm gonna
Where was the guy gesturing towards?
Oh, when he was giving you a signal,
Mm-hmm.
he was pointing straight down.
Oh,
Yeah, we need to land
Yeah.
then.
Let's
Question.
go.
What does I'm gonna cast message to Vel. What do you need to connect all of our minds? How close do we have to be?
good question. Let me see. I need to see you. That is it.
Connect us now.
Up to 3 creatures, so I'm not going to connect Alvora, but I will connect the group to each other, so we can all talk to each other.
Okay, you guys can communicate.
But I'm also going to roll the dice for the hours.
Okay.
That's 5 hours. As long as we are within 1 mile of each other.
I don't have I can't heal you guys if we're all silenced.
We gotta land. Sparky's hurt bad.
Regardless, we need to land because if we stay up here, we're going to keep getting hit.
So
Okay.
are all of you deciding to nosedive?
Down we go.
I will
Down we
nosedive.
go.
I will nosedive, and as I assume the guide will probably be behind the griffin because he would be pulled down with him.
Mhm.
I would want to try to get onto the griffin instead of just dangling from him.
Okay, roll me an athletics.
God damn it! That's a nat 20 minus 1.
In the heat of the moment, you hoist this boy up. You succumb to your griffin, but there's one last check you all need to make.
Oh no! Not another one.
This will be your final D8 roll, as you have decided to leave the storm and not push through it.
Oh no.
All right, let's
7.
see if
There's
I
no
fucking
way.
die.
There's no way. I rolled
a
another
4.
1.
A 1, okay.
I rolled a 7, but
I'll
I feel like
reroll-
I should roll again out of good sport. I'll re-roll Velvet.
How the fuck did we roll the same one again? Damn.
I rolled a 4 again.
So
I keep matching with people.
so what did you get, Mr. Goodberry?
4.
4?
I also got a 4 with Goodberry.
Okay, Jackson.
1.
and
Again.
Velvet.
7.
Okay. You all look to each other as you know a strike is coming. You feel it in the air. But it was none of you, except for Malvora, who was struck
Oh no.
a total of 7 times.
My God! The gods want him dead.
But you notice he's still flying, and he's dedicated to going straight down.
He's a strong lad.
Oh,
And eventually, you push through the storm. You get out of this silent menace, and you touch down, the clouds above blanketing the area in darkness. It is as if nightfall has fallen to you. And that's where we're going to change the map. You find yourselves in what could be considered a clearing, but again, it is no longer silence. You can hear each other, you can hear the sounds of the wind above, and the cracking of lightning and the rumbling of thunder. You look around, your griffins land and immediately panicked and begin they land and begin panicking, breathing heavy and leaving you all one by one, leaving eventually you all gone, the guide taken with the griffin.
Oh no.
And you
Oh,
find
I
yourselves abandoned in the middle of a place you do not recognize, in a part of the Feywild you have not been described of.
Well, fuck me checking if our guide is alive, I guess. Bye.
Is that blood?
Go with
Looks
that.
like it. Where is Sparky?
What?
I'll put Spark in the map in just a second.
Where's Alvora?
He's not with you.
Damn.
First thing I'm doing is feeding Sparky a healing potion.
Feed him! He can't
Down
die!
the hatch! No, he will not die.
Who's hurt?
Try to find our owl boy, so she's not even gonna let anyone touch her with healing. She's gonna immediately start trying to track, find, do whatever.
2d4 plus, that's not a lot, but Sparky gonna heal up a little bit.
While we'll do this isn't going to be a break of sorts, but I am going to stop the recording real quick, just so I can put things where they need to be.
End the session here.
Yeah, it's session over. Everyone's dead.
Oh no!
So, just to recap, your griffins land, immediately begin to panic as their feet touch the ground. Mr. Latrice is secured to one of them, so is one of the griffins, and all of your griffins abandon you for the skies, leaving you alone in a part of the Feywild you do not recognize, in darkness as the storm clouds above begin pouring rain down.
And without Mr. Trees, that's great.
Mr. Latrice and the griffin guide are gone.
And Aurora is nowhere to be seen.
Yes, and I've
Also,
already...
why am I back here?
Because I had to give you your new model, not your old models.
Oh, we weren't using that before?
No, we're using the original models, but Nathan pointed out, and as you know what, I have the new models, I'm going to use them.
Fair. But I'm still going to be over here. Looking at the...
Okay, roll me
Whatever.
an investigation, and the rest of you, what would you like to do?
Ferrari's trying to find out where the fuck Alvora went.
Okay, roll me a investigation.
Investigusy.
Mr. Goodberry, what are you up to?
I'm going to assist in helping find Alvora.
Okay. Are you also doing investigation, or are you doing the help action?
It's 12.
A 12?
Help action.
Okay.
Take advantage on it.
Yeah, roll it
I'm
again.
rolling, I'm rolling
Okay,
like
that's better.
shit
That's an
today.
18.
Okay, with an 18. Okay. And Velvet, what was your investigation?
I'm rolling like shit today. I got an 11.
Okay. And
It's
Jackson,
all 11.
you said before we had the little intermission that you were feeding Sparky a potion.
Yes.
Oh no.
Go ahead.
8 points of health.
Okay, Sparky heals 8. Velvet, with your 11, what are you looking for exactly? Describe it to me.
I was just gonna see if this is blood.
Yes, it is coming from a gored boar, but not your typical type of boar. This boar has 3 sets of tusks.
Huh. Interesting.
It
wait,
doesn't seem to be it doesn't seem to have been killed by weapons. It has been pulled apart.
Oh, that's lovely.
And Alvora is still nowhere to be found. You don't find any signs of him landing, and you don't see him in what little of the sky you can see.
So 3 sets, aka 6 tusks.
6 tusks.
That's a lot. That's a lot of tusks for a boy.
The ground around you is fetid and decaying and very much in the state of rot. The air here is thick and heavy and has a tinge of almost like poison to the air. This is no normal part of the Feywild. This isn't like the bog you came across when you met Bartholomew. This is something else.
So there seemed to be at least a path. Like I see, there's a path here. Is there a path going anywhere else that I can see?
Following these paths, they lead to more woodland. It is just where you are. Just seems to be where the trees haven't grown.
Okay.
Do we know what direction we were attempting to go in the birds?
Yes, I will draw on the map for you.
It's gonna draw on the map.
From the direction you were heading that direction.
Rory's calling out for Alvora like a lost dog right now, I'm gonna be honest.
Okay.
Also, I do notice the boar in the blood now.
Mm-hmm.
I do see that no shape. Yeah, I didn't see it before.
You can zoom into this map. It is 2K resolution, so a lot of the pictures should keep up if you're trying to spot something.
God, I realize I'm gonna hate Sparky's new hitbox.
Yes, you
He's
are.
already upsetting me.
So not only, oh god, we're gonna have 2 DMs complaining. Great.
Yeah.
Start.
It's usually how it happens. Jackson will walk
It's
over
fine.
here
If
and
I had to
join
deal with
Ferrari.
Sparky's hitbox, I'd probably be complaining about it too. You just hear the equivalent of an owl screech, but it's Alvora. Over and over and over. She's trying to find where the fuck this
Roll me
man's
perception.
went. Yeah, plus
keep up with her.
6. Oh boy, it's a 15!
You call out to Alvora in what can only be described as an owl screech, and you hear one in the distance return. It's a weak screech. Alvora is either very tired or very hurt.
She takes off running.
That would be to
I
your
follow.
left.
To my left?
But stop here because something's about to happen.
Oh no!
All
I
of
was
you
thinking-
move where you would be moving to,
Definitely chasing after her.
but do not go past Ferrari. Ferrari's at the threshold.
Okay, then I probably would have been chasing after Ferrari Jackson, the moment she takes off, just like, guys, she's running, and just
I'll probably
run off after her.
be a bit behind.
Sparky.
Jackson would have heard her call, heard her immediate reaction to it with her, like, owl ears, saw her eyes dilate, and saw her fucking take off.
As you reach here, the ground shudders. You hear the cracking of roots and a very familiar cackle. Doris's cackle,
God damn it!
as the tree roots change into twisting, wet, dripping tentacles.
Why then moving? I hate that.
Doris, you bitch!
All you hear is, "You're right where I want you, dearies." Now, all of you, apart from Velvet and Sparky, I'm going to attempt to hit you with these tentacles. Now, I'm telling you,
Oh no.
if they hit, they are going to hurt.
Uh-oh.
Are we ready?
I'm in danger.
Do you say that like we
No.
have any control over the rules?
You say that like we have any decision over this.
First roll is
But
for
go on.
Jackson.
Uh-huh.
That's a 16.
That does not hit.
Ferrari,
Uh-huh.
that's a 19.
That does hit.
And Mr. Goodberry, there's a natural 1 for a total of 8.
No.
The 2 guys with the highest armor class just got whiffed. Of course. Like,
Ferrari, I'm going to roll the damage. You take 16 points of bludgeoning damage.
Hey guys.
that hurty.
You're down.
No, 4 hit points.
That hurty.
Now, I need you to roll me an opposed strength check.
That's gonna be a 9.
As you are hit with 1 and 2 to 3 tentacles, a 4th wraps around your upper half, pinning your arms to your sides and lifting you into the mass of tentacles. Can you put your token in the center of the one to your right?
Oh, great. Hi, guys. I'm under
Great
the
start.
tentacles.
That's fine, that works.
Okay.
Now everybody roll me initiative.
Mm,
I've been engulfed. Oh, I have my
Oh.
initiative is 27.
Fucking hell.
I'm not get mine is also a 27. I rolled
Aw.
a natural. I rolled a natural 20 with
I
a plus
also
7.
rolled a natural 20 plus 7. Yep.
I got a 10, motherfucker. Damn.
12.
Sparky's gonna be playing support for a while. He
Jeff
already.
moment.
So, Vel, what was your initiative?
10.
10. Cass,
I got a 12.
Jackson, 27. Ferrari, 27. Right. And it begins with Jackson and Sparky. It is your first turn. You see a writhing mass of tentacle trees. The roots here and anything here seem to have been morphed into this grotesque image of tentacles.
Am I within opportunity attack range?
Yes.
Okay, then I think I'm just gonna take a step forward.
Please try not to stab me.
You're in the other one, correct?
No, she's in
No,
that
I'm in
one,
that
but
one.
she's held.
She's in this one?
So imagine you're not going to hit her. Imagine she has been grabbed and she's been hoisted up above the other tentacles. She's been like held up like a trophy almost.
Okay.
Great.
Is there any way I can attempt to safely cut her down from there?
You could attempt to sever the tentacle holding rope.
Will she take fall damage?
Fall damage is a very real question.
She's not unconscious, so I can say, Saturn, if you wish, you can brace or just take the air and fly.
I will probably take to air.
Okay.
Okay, then I will attempt to cut her free from the tentacle that's holding her. Let's. You know what? This is gonna do damage to the thing. I hope.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do a little funny and also just smite just to make sure this
Okay.
goes down. Roll to hit. Say 25 to hit.
25.
Yeah.
That hits.
Okay. One-handed. So that is 12 points of slashing damage,
Okay.
plus an additional 11 points of lightning damage.
So you begin to swing into these tentacles. You sever one, you sever another. You seem to be cutting through them in one long, almost like uppercut motion with your sword. You sever at least 6 tentacles away as they try to block themselves and they get severed off. And you sever Verari. Is that your turn?
Let me look at what. That's action, bonus action. Yeah. Sparky's gonna wait to do his thing. So.
Okay. Ferrari,
Yeah?
you look down as you see Jackson rush to action, cutting through these tentacles as if they were just nothing but thick brush, and you are freed. The tentacle that was holding up was cut. The grip loosens, the suction scope let you go, but you are falling. What would you like to do?
Take to the air.
Okay, your armor was modified so you could extend your arms and immediately take to the sky. You're no longer falling, and you have your flight speed.
Great. Fantastic. 1, 2. Will that put me in opportunity? Or does flying negate that?
They can't reach up to you at the moment.
Okay, good. 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that's a square.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
you're
think
in
so.
hexagon. Yep.
Great. Fantastic. You love to see it. I can't remember if I can use my crossbow while flying.
You can.
Great. This bitch.
Let's do it.
First and foremost, bells for it. We're gonna do Zephyr Strike,
Okay.
and that gives advantage and 1d8 additional fourth damage on hit.
As well, just so that it's prepared. Is she still within 30 feet of Sparky? I know
5, 10,
square-wise she
15,
is.
20. Yeah, she's within 30 feet, yes.
Okay. Sparky will use his reaction to add some lightning damage as well, if she hits.
Okay.
That's gonna be 30 to hit.
That hits.
I think, yeah.
Alright, and then that is going to be 15 base points, and then the 1d
Okay.
damage,
And Jackson, what's that additional
which
lightning?
is 4.
Let me. It's a 1d6 lightning damage.
Okay.
I'll roll that as well.
Yeah,
Throw that in.
go ahead and roll that.
No, not a 1d4, 1d6. So 3. So it's 15 piercing. What did I? Force. 4 force, I think. Yeah. And then 3 lightning.
Okay, you just kill this creature. Your arrow lodges itself into the deepest part of this creature. You see, as the lightning is attached to this, it lands, almost exploding like an exploding tip crossbow bolt. And the tree returns back to its original form. All of the branches that were severed from Jackson's swing also turn back to just regular wood. And this creature is gone.
Don't you love it when the power couple do power couple?
Ah, yes. Sparky's in there helping too.
And the power couple featuring their dog.
Yeah, that's what I say.
Was that your turn?
1 second. Yes, that would have been my turn because Zephyr Strike is a bonus action.
Okay. Next is one of the tentacles. Behind you, you hear the sound of dirt and stone being moved and shoved out of the way as this creature hoists itself out of the ground, nothing more than a writhing mass of tentacles. And it is going to go...
Oh.
Velvet, watch out!
That's its turn.
no.
Next up is Cass.
I'm going to cast Mind Sliver on the tentacle here.
As you cast it, you immediately notice it doesn't connect. There is no mind to sliver on this creature.
Me for all.
It is as if this creature is merely a security system.
AKA immune to psychic damage.
Thank you, Jackson.
Okay, so I'm going to. I assume. Am I outside of its reach?
Yes, it's not going to hit you.
One,
Just for
two.
reference, just all of you know, you guys should be able to see this. If you're within 3 hexagons, you are within opportunity attack. So 15 feet of range it has.
Okay. I'm just gonna go over there. I don't believe I have a bonus action I can use, so I'm gonna have my turn.
Okay. Next in order is Velveeta.
Let's go. Let's see if I can. I have too much stuff on my desk right now. Hold on. Fuck. So, is this thing within 3 squares of
No.
me? Let's see. Can I climb into a tree? No, it probably reach me if I did.
To answer your question, yes, you can climb trees. I'm not going to stop you, but that's up to you.
No, but it could probably reach me if I did.
It depends on the tree, really. There are some higher than others.
What's the high? I would like to climb the highest tree within 30 feet of me.
Within 30 feet of you,
Yeah, I would like to actually be able to get to it.
it would probably be this one here.
Climb.
I'd say you can get about halfway because it does use your movement to climb the rest of it. You can get to the tree, but to climb it, you would have to use a dash action or a bonus dash action because you are a rogue.
I'm going to use bonus action.
Or you
dash.
could use both and have a double dash.
And go super fast.
What is it, the Mario Kart game?
Maybe.
Well, and you have your tabaxi speed.
Actually does.
I've done. I'll take my bonus action dash thing.
Okay.
Definitely use-
You clear the distance. You are about
be the-
45 feet above the creature. It cannot reach you.
Time for a bow.
But to anybody that is adept with D&D, if this tree falls, she's going to take a lot of damage.
Mm-hmm.
I got a 19 plus 9, 28 to hit.
That hits.
8 damage.
8 damage. Okay. The arrow lands. Sounds true. Not a lot of damage, but enough to make it look at you, well, look towards you.
You bitch. I'll flip it off.
Flip off the tentacle monster. And is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Now it's the tentacle boy turn. We're just going to go.
Oh.
And he's going to attempt to hit both Jackson and Mr. Goodberry.
Oh, no.
That's
Whatever shall we do?
Buddy, 20, come back. He's too small to lose.
me.
The first one was 12 for Jackson,
Yes.
and the next one is a 17 for Mr. Goodberry.
Miss.
Okay, these tentacles slam down to the ground. Jackson, you deflect it with one of your shields. Mr. Goodberry, you merely sidestep this thing. This thing is large and cumbersome.
Imagine getting sidestepped in bunny slippers.
Exactly, man, styling on this monster right now. Back to the top of the initiative is Jackson.
Okay. I'm still within swiping like I could still swipe at it, right?
Yes, you can return some swipe. Actually, move 1 hexagon closer for me, and you will. That's perfect.
Gotcha. Yeah. So I will try to swipe at him.
Give him a swipe.
And I'm gonna. First, I'm gonna rage. I'm gonna bonus action rage.
Bonus action rage.
And then I'm gonna try to swipe at him.
He's angry. He saw his girlfriend get hit by lightning.
Exactly, bro. And then he snapped by a tentacle, bro. I'm angry.
Angry.
Let's see. Angry it is. That's a natural 20.
That's most definitely hits.
Angry. So.
But you land this
ass.
critical strike, and you hear that familiar cackle return through the woods. And all you hear is, "Not in this place, dearie." Roll me D100 after you've rolled your damage.
Okay. Fuck. 13 slashing, plus 2 from the rage, so 15 total damage.
15 total. Beautiful.
And then the D100.
Yes, please.
If Doris does anything to my husband, I'm gonna kill everything in this. Trust.
62.
62.
Yeah.
Jackson, your
Huh?
movement speed is halved. And unfortunately,
Oh, no.
you have what I've described as half blindness. Any perception check for the next hour are at disadvantage.
Good thing I don't need to run anymore.
As you feel the sickly sweet taste in your mouth, the air here is putrid, and this just adds to this combination of grotesque feelings. Doris is here. She's watching, and she's making sure this battle doesn't go in your favor. Is that your turn?
Let's see what is Sparky is going to. I don't like where Sparky's at. I'm gonna be honest.
Sparky's in the middle of these giant creatures.
I'm trying to figure out how he moves. He is so
Cumbersome.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Shut up, Velvet.
Would you agree that it's 25 feet?
I would agree.
Okay. Then he's gonna try to back up. How does he still have 30? I imagine.
Yes.
Okay. So he's just gonna back.
I'm sorry, editor. You're going to say all of that again. One of my tabs just started making noise at me.
I just backed him up another 5 feet to get 30 feet. And
I apologize, everyone. That was
Just gonna
fucking
wait.
scary.
scary times. He's gonna wait. He's gonna vibe over here near these guys.
Okay. And Saturn, it is your turn.
Hi. Hello. Good morning. This one, right?
Take it, sir.
These two got this one, right? They're
That's-
good over here.
That's substituted as that.
Yeah, they're good over there. What's my range on my crossbow again?
At least 2.
100 feet.
Oh yeah. You got it.
Yeah, I know I do. 5, 10. I'm so blind. 1 second. 5, 10, 15,
Mm-hmm.
20,
Mm-hmm.
25.
Perfect.
More accurately, slid over here.
Underneath his massive head.
Over his massive head,
I was just
actually.
saying, funnily enough, the roles
Oh
are
yeah,
reversed here. by
she's
almost.
flying.
She's flying, yeah.
I'm gonna shoot this one.
Okay.
Hail of Thorns,
Okay.
which does the funny.
Does the funny.
It needs to
Okay.
make a dex saving throw if it hits, of DC 14. That's gonna be a 29 to hit.
Hits.
Sparky will reaction damage as well.
Okay.
That's gonna be 10 base damage.
Okay.
And then Hail of Thorns damage is going to be 5 damage.
Okay. And it needs to make a dex saving throw, you said.
Yeah, if it fails, it takes the 5.
Okay.
And I will roll Sparky.
It rolled a 2.
He rolled a 2.
Alright, so it takes the 5 damage.
Have that additional lightning.
2.
2. Still standing, but much weaker than it was before. Is that your turn, Saturn?
Yeah.
Okay, tentacle. The one beneath Velveeta. It's going to go and attempt to attack the tree that Velvet is underneath of.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
It hits. Dealing.
I'm so sorry, Velvet.
Okay, the tree is still standing, but it is. You hear the wood cracking and creaking. Velveeta, roll me a acrobatics check to
Acrobatic.
acrobatics.
Acrobatics.
Okay, roll me an acrobatics check to see if you are able to stay balanced.
I think
Everyone
I'm
put
fine.
hashtag acrobatics in the chat right now if you're totally now.
Everyone in the premiere, put hashtag acrobatics right now.
Acrobatics,
Back
please.
D&D.
Hashtag D&D.
Anyway, alright. But no, I think I'm staying on here. I got a 17.
Yeah, you stay planted to the tree. No pun intended. But Velvet, you do know if this creature hits another hit like that, this tree is going to collapse, and that's going to be end of its turn, going straight to our resident Mr. Goodberry.
Jackson, are you low?
I'm still decent. I'm good.
You guys are so used to fighting. You low? Yeah, I'm fine. As this tentacle monster is trying to murder you all.
Well, to be fair, this tentacle monster is fighting the 2 guys with the highest AC. We're just like chilling.
Will I get
And,
disadvantage on
and the
hitting it
cat, mind you.
Would you
with a
get...
spell?
What's the spell?
Like Firebolt.
I'm going to say
Is it-
no, because it's not imposing your distance, it's just the tentacles are near you.
Okay.
This thing isn't taking up space, it's not making it awkward, you're just going to fire into the center of the tentacles.
I'm gonna cast Firebolt.
Okay?
Does a 14 hit?
It does hit.
And
Uh,
I'm gonna do
Go, sorry.
I'm gonna do 17 fire damage.
17, solid. Gotcha.
A 10 and a 7.
Okay, with that, it is... You end of your turn, I hope?
These are each 5 feet, right?
Yes. Each hexagon is 5 foot.
Okay, so I can't heal. Is she within 60 feet of me?
Let me double check. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Yes.
I'm going to cast Healing Word at level 2.
Healing word at level 2. Okay.
As a bonus action. The cast. Ferrari's going to get 12 health.
Yippee! I needed it. I'm sweet. I'm now at 16. Yippee!
And my turn.
Okay, end your turn. Next in initiative is Velveeta.
Let's see here. Fuck this tree. Eldritch Blast.
Okay, Eldritch Blast it is.
Fuck this tree. Eldritch Blast.
Channeling John Beef with every blast.
What's their AC? Funny.
I gotta tell you that.
Please tell me. Please tell me 11 hits.
11 hits.
Let's fucking go.
For
That
context,
is
since
1
you guys
damage.
since you guys hit its accurate AC, its AC is 11.
Did you just say it dealt 1 damage?
Yep. I got 1 singular damage from that.
It seems John Beef's magic is not strong here.
It would have been better if I just shot it with a bow. God damn.
Gee, I wonder why John Beef's magic isn't strong here.
Uh,
Squints.
that action was not worth it. God, that was. I could have done at least 7 damage if I just shot it again. Fuck.
The only way I think I could miss these things with my crossbow is if I rolled a nat 1, and even then I roll. Let's see, what do I roll to hit with my crossbow at a nat 1? I roll a 12 to hit at a nat 1. So.
I'm going to do something here, Rennie. Something funky.
Okay.
Feline agility. Down the tree. Bonus action disengage. And then run 30 feet away from this thing.
Okay, go ahead.
Let's see. I don't know where the heck's gonna go here. 1, I think 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe. Is that? Can I go a bit further? Do you think?
I think that's about it.
Not exactly in the best position, but hey, that's my turn.
Okay. Next up is this one. So, after Mr. Goodberry landed this firebolt, you see this creature recoiled in almost fear, and it's going to immediately do a little something. I'm gonna quickly get it on the screen. As this creature expels almost like a cloud, a thick, dark cloud, and boom.
It inked. It's
Oh,
inking.
I can't
And-
see.
Thinking.
Anyone
I
within
won-
that
what
circle
of that?
is affected with the darkness spell.
I wonder what that could be.
Unnatural darkness swarms both Mr. Goodberry and Jackson, as it did its fear action, and it's going to be boop. And that's its turn. Back up initiative, Jackson.
So do I know the direction of which I'm facing?
Yes.
Okay, can I just want to back out then, the way.
Okay.
5, I'm assuming that's only 10 feet there.
Yeah.
I'm assuming. Okay. Hello! 3. Can I hit him? Or am I far away?
You're just out of reach.
Hmm.
Come on, I want to hit him. Let me hit him. Let me kill
Well, no, I
him.
can. I still can hit him. Does Sparky do anything new that I need to know about that would help me in this situation?
No, what he does right now is perfect.
Gotcha. So then I'm going to Thorn Whip.
Okay, hit it with all. Hop.
I'm gonna try to hit it with Thorn Whip. That is going to be a 12.
12 hits.
Okay. So then it takes 1d6 piercing. Oh, it'll take 2d6 piercing. If the creature is large or smaller, I pull the creature up to 10 feet.
This thing is considered just slightly bigger than large.
Okay, so he just takes the damage.
Yeah, just take the damage.
6 points of piercing damage, and let me check Sparky's thing.
Okay.
Nope. It has to be a weapon attack. So that is going to be my turn.
Okay.
That's it.
Next initiative is Saturn.
Shoot.
Which one?
Done.
This one.
Okay, go ahead.
The one that was harassing Velveeta Cheese.
Is that the reason you're attacking her as well, or just because it's closest?
Just because it's not the one being harassed by Jackson right now.
Frown. She doesn't care about me.
I rolled a 15
Hits.
at a 4 plus 11.
4 plus 11.
Yeah.
Okay, the creature's down.
Well, no, that wasn't
No.
what I rolled.
Oh, sorry, what?
That was the roll to hit. That was the damage.
Oh, 4 plus 11, yeah, that hits.
I rolled a 10 for damage.
Okay, then it's still up. And is that your turn? What?
Was that your turn?
What was any of that noise? What?
Why is she going feral? What is it going
No,
on?
I have 2 attacks per action.
Okay.
Then do it, stupid.
Shoot her again. It's gonna be a 14 plus 11 to hit.
That hits.
Nice.
That's a big number.
That's gonna be 13 points of damage.
Okay, and it's gone.
Goodbye.
It reduces back to what was a simple tree.
Reduced to atoms. Says tree.
Au revoir. That is my turn.
Okay, next up is Cass.
In the darkness.
Since I was healing Ferrari, would I know the direction she was in?
Yes, you would.
Okay. I can only move 15 feet, so. 1, 2. I can see again. Where is it?
Where is it?
The missile is locked on.
The missile is EP.
Firebolt.
Let's do it.
The whole map is covered in darkness. Does a 24 hit?
It hits.
17 plus 7. Y'all wanna hit? 12.
Kills it. Out of the writhing
Hey.
darkness, outsteps a halfling, draped in darkness, the smoke leaving his body. He extends his hand and fires a firebolt, killing this creature. It is gone, and its darkness dissipates.
Imagine being killed by a man in bunny slippers.
Hey, Rennie,
Yes.
what you sent me, how do I open that?
What we'll do is we're going to take our first break of the session, and we'll discuss
Okay.
that in the break.
Are
Everybody,
we still in combat?
we're no longer in combat, but we're going to go
Let's
on
go.
a break. Everybody, Gwiddy one time. Hi there, folks. We do hope you're enjoying the episode thus far, and if you are, please consider hitting the like and subscribe button. It helps much more than you know. Thank you. After the break, you all have defeated these tentacle tree monsters after hearing Doris's familiar cackle and experience some of her fetid magic. You now stand in a pouring rainfall, and you have heard Alvora yell out for help. What are you all doing?
Hey guys,
Yeah?
do you think that she was actually here? Do you think the forest is using some type of fear tactic on us?
Well, considering the fact, something happened to me during that fight, at worst, we may be in her domain now.
Yeah, that would be the worst one. Yeah, sure.
Okay, let's find Alvora. How did you guys beat the hag last time? 'Cause I wasn't there with you.
Stabbed it, shot it, mostly
like
just
everything
ignore
else?
him.
Ferrari is immediately gonna turn and start going.
I'm a follow.
Oh, there she goes.
I have short legs. Please slow down.
I actually, is my effect still happening?
Yes.
I'm as slow as Mr. Goodberry at the moment.
We can lock arms. I have 15 movement speed.
Me too.
So Jackson, how are you?
Not doing the best. Whatever she hit me with really screwed me up.
Does Sparky need more healing?
Sparky could probably use a little bit more.
That's good, Barry.
Okay.
So 10 of them appear in my hand. Each one healing 4. How much you need?
Like 3 or 4, whichever. It doesn't
I'll give you 4.
Okay. You know,
Rory!
comment on the berries.
Yeah?
Do you want to go, Barry?
No. And she just keeps going.
What are you going for, Victor?
Fuck.
What are you doing?
Your mom.
God damn it.
Oh, we're gonna lose her.
I've
She's
already
gonna
lost
get
it.
eaten.
Alaskayan, what are you doing?
Are we going somewhere? I'm going there.
Okay. So all of you head off in the direction of Alvora. You push through this tree line that seems to be twisted and not making a whole lot of sense. The wildlife here is non-existent apart from the odd mutilated corpse of a boar or a sheep. Eventually you find Alvora, his back pressed up against a tree. He's holding his side, which is definitely bleeding. He's got a few empty bottles of healing potions around him that he's been drinking, and he waves over to you all, standing himself up.
I'm gonna say Ferrari definitely gets to him first, way ahead of the group. And she's like, no, sit your ass down.
He, instead of sitting, kind of lays his back against the trunk of the tree.
Everyone else is catching up. What happened?
He looks to the group catching up, and he waits for them to get to where you all. As he looks to you, and he goes, "When we were flying down through the storm, I landed short, and I was attacked by these men made of sticks and these tentacled creatures, and I got most of them, but one of the stickmen got me really good in the side."
Fucking Doris.
I presume you know who's doing all of this, as he looks to the group.
Hag.
A bitch.
I'm gonna
one
go over
we've-
and give a good berry to him.
He'll eat the good berry.
One we've dealt with before. And probably the one we're looking for, to be honest.
Sadly.
Yeah, he looks at you all and goes, "Well, we shouldn't probably stay in this, whatever this place is. I lost the direction when we came down. Do we know which way we're going?"
Back the way from when we ran to.
Is it safe to push through the tree line? Do we need to wait? Is the guide with you? The Griffins okay?
The
They
Griffins
ran
took
away.
off with the guide and Latrice.
So we're on our own, is what you're saying?
Yep.
Yes.
It may have been my fault that the guy got taken with it, because I kind of tied him to my griffin. But,
We were all
That's a
panicking.
shrug.
It makes sense.
I just was trying to keep him alive.
It's probably best he's up there and not down here with the rest of us.
Fair.
Now, if he comes to, he'll probably come looking for us. I don't know if he's contractually obligated to come get us, but you know how the Fey are with their deals. They might need to come find us. So it's up to you how you want to do this. You see, he's still bleeding and he's still pushing through his between his fingers and running down his side.
Does anyone have anything we can use to staunch that, or anything we can use to stitch it? Because I may not be good with it, but in a pinch I've had to on the road.
You see, he shows you the wound and he's stitched it, he's wrapped it, and it's just pushing through.
Does it seem magically affecting him?
What were we in a check?
I only got a 6.
You're unsure.
I'll check. Probably wouldn't be on the magical side, but to see if, what would be causing the wound in general to be like
Maybe
this.
medicine.
I don't think I'm thinking magic. It's just
I'm gonna give you the help option.
Thank you. That is going to be a 17 on medicine.
You kind of study it for a moment, looking at the wound. It's not clotting. It's not slowing down, but it's not matching his heart rate. It's definitely not natural.
Okay. He just looks over it and... What? You said one of those tree guys gotcha?
It was like it was men made of sticks. They with the stick itself, it got me in the side, but then I cut its damn head off.
Do you need me to, what's it called, burn that wound? I have some candles.
Well, whatever it got him with, it ain't natural. This wound is unnaturally keeping itself open. Nothing.
Maybe magic might fix it.
That's the best we got.
DM, would lesser restoration help? It says the condition can be blinded, deaf, and paralyzed or poisoned. I don't know if that means only that or if that's like an example.
I think it's just those things, and it is none of those things, so it wouldn't help no.
Okay.
Either way, we should move. I don't want to get stuck by another stick man or attacked by a tree made of tentacles. And judging by who's doing all of this, she probably knows that we're here.
He
Sadly,
definitely
yeah.
does. She was taunting.
Whatever match she got me with is... you'll have to give me a moment, guys. It's... nasty stuff.
We may not have a moment, to be fair.
Well, I can barely see, and at the moment I'm moving as fast as our short-legged friend here. Just points to Mr. Goodberry.
One roll me a d8.
I was about to say,
Why?
I was about to say pick him up. We're rolling first, I guess. 6.
There's 7.
6 was
5.
velvet.
Okay. What would you guys like to do?
I'm gonna say, just pick him up. Be faster.
Get Goodberry onto the dragon.
Or that.
Get Jackson onto the dragon.
Yes.
Will we both fit? Because I'm wearing heavy armor.
You're small.
I'm still
I
wearing
don't
it.
know how much.
You both would fit.
Okay. Sparky can handle it.
And then I will help Alvora walk.
What do I do?
You
Your best.
play guard, you watch, you make sure we're not being tracked.
I'm
Stab
gonna
anyone who don't look friendly.
I'm gonna
essentially.
pull out the gun I have. Okay, I can do that.
Keep forgetting she just has a gun.
Yeah.
I armed this cat with a firearm.
With a big firearm. in
Does
fact.
huge damage.
This thing does 2d10. It's a big gun, and plus a 1d12. I think it's. Oh. Like theoretically, I could do the most damage out of this party right now.
How much damage does it do with modifiers?
2d10 plus 4, and then plus another 1d12 for the
Fair.
actual bullet, I think. And then I can also, if I get a sneak attack, do a bunch of damage with that too.
Fair.
I am
I don't
technically
think guns are very stealthy.
fair.
It'll work once.
But all she needs is advantage with the gun to get sneak attack.
Oh, is that? Oh.
Yeah,
Or
that's-
just to hide first. That's all it takes.
so
Yeah.
all of you begin moving through the woodland. I presume back the way you came.
Yes, toward where we need to
Then
go.
you're heading to. Are you heading still in the direction of the Twin Peaks? From your best knowledge.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the only kind of way we got.
All of you keep pushing together through this woodland. Nothing seems to happen. It's still. The rain's still pouring, the storm above you not moving. It seems that this place is under this constant storm.
It's horrible. Got it.
Now, to all of you, there was a moment you had way back at the Witchlight Carnival. Do you remember the mystery mine?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And what the mystery mine made you guys all live through and experience?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
You have a feeling, and just an inkling, that whatever magic the mystery mine uses to produce those creatures, those vivid visions, comes from this place. Any ill thought you have or any fear that you might be feeling, you swear you see it between the trees. You see it skittering through the wood, the tree lines. Every snapping of a stick, you turn and you swear you see something that you are deeply terrified of.
So wait, do we? Was Doris even here, or was that just us thinking about her, and she just appeared or something?
I'll let you guys discuss that.
Oh God.
But any fear you have, any worry that you're experiencing, it's showing itself in this place, and it's
And only to us, the person that thinks
Mhm.
it.
so you'll point out something to your friends and they'll look and it's not there. But you do see a
I'm gonna-
break in the tree line.
I'm gonna try to ignore most of the creatures.
After what feels like hours of trudging through this rain, you see a break, an opening in the storm, a different kind of tree line. What are you all doing?
Going there.
I just want to keep it like I know all the things that are like illusions. I'm gonna keep out an eye out for anything that's like
Physical.
physical. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep running, Sparky said.
Are you going towards the opening?
Sparky's just following everybody else.
Is the group collectively decided to go to that opening in the tree line to get out of the storm?
Yeah.
Okay. All of you roll me a perception check, and obviously Jackson, yours is a disadvantage.
Perception.
That 20 plus 3.
As an 8.
Okay.
22.
With disadvantage, that's 19.
Damn. I got 22.
How did the owl roll like shit, but the blind bitch roll well?
I don't know.
To those that rolled higher than an 18, that's not an opening. That is something else. That is a trick, a mirage of the mind. To the rest of you, it's an opening. It's a clearing. It's a place to go. It's safe. It is warm.
Sparky just stops. Just talk on him, he stops. That's just a trick. It's nothing more than an illusion.
Oh, great. Fantastic.
And as you turn to go the other direction, it's not the same place you came.
God damn it.
Then we came.
Velvet.
Yes, my friend.
Can we get
Why?
a compilation of all the times Velvet has made comments like that and just shame posts
Nah.
right
smile.
now?
What does it look like behind us now?
It just seems like a different part of the forest. It's not the same place. It doesn't look the same. It doesn't feel the same.
Jackson, did I ever tell you that I hate the Feywild?
Not until now.
I hate the Feywild. If you ever say we need to come back here ever again, I'm going to look at you like you have horns growing out of your head, laugh in your face, and leave you.
All right, message received. Just looking around.
I'm gonna pray to the god that I have, Asara.
Okay, and how are you praying to her?
I'm going to grab my focus and pray that she helps us find the way out of here safely.
Roll me a religion.
11.
11. Okay. As you're taking prayer and reaching out to your god, there is a brief respite. It might not be a way out, it might not be a guide, but all of you around Mr. Goodberry, you feel warmer. You feel as if you've had a full belly of fresh tomato soup and a warm drink after a long night of trudging through the snow or torrential rain. You feel ready to keep going.
Well, there's the second wind of hope. Let's keep moving forward.
I didn't know there wasn't the first one.
Alvora's going to shoot a look at her, and is she always like this?
Yes.
Yes.
You remind me of somebody.
Do I? Who?
Oh, another time, when I'm not bleeding.
Fair enough. I
That
can.
is something we are going to have to deal with.
Stop bleeding until we find a healer.
I can also try to burn it closed if you want. I have candles.
Please don't cauterize the bird.
Why not?
Because it will smell really good and you might try to eat it. Now let's keep moving.
Well, I'm mostly
Hey,
covered
I'll
in
have you know,
feathers.
I prefer fish.
Now, you all keep pushing. You push through the illusions. You push through this dark, disgusting place with this newfound warmth in your stomach. You get out of the rain. You push through the storm, out back into the familiar Feywild. The blue and orange trees still a little weird, but better than whatever those sickly greens and purples you just left. And it's calm. The rain is gone. The sound of howling wind rushing through the trees. Not every snap of a branch is making you turn out of fear, and not every shadow is a creature that you've once fought or you are scared of fighting again. And it's relaxed. But you are in the middle of nowhere, with only one direction you know you can possibly go. There are no griffins, there are no guide, and there is no Mr. Latrice. What would you like to do?
Scream in frustration.
I'm gonna hold Rory's hand.
Can I roll to see how loud I scream?
Yeah, roll me flat d20.
Yeah, okay. Alright. Here's the flat d20. That's gonna be a natural 20.
Okay, you let out this guttural, horrific scream, and accompanied with an owl screech. It's very loud to all of your friends, but something screams back.
Oh, raised gun.
It's far, far away, but something screams back.
We need to get moving.
Yeah, Alvora, just, doing what I can just to make sure. And I'm gonna walk over, I'm gonna put a hand on his shoulder, and then I'm gonna cast, just in case, I'm gonna cast protection from poison.
Okay. He'll...
So if it is poisoned, it neutralizes it.
Mhm.
But for the next hour, he'll have advantage on saving throws against being poisoned, and it has resistance to poison damage.
He nods, he goes, thank you, and he moves his hand away, and he's still bleeding. But thank you anyways.
Just so it doesn't get worse.
You do see the colour in his eyes is not as vibrant as it once was. It's not its bright yellow. He's getting weaker, but he's still with you.
We need to find a healer quickly.
I have a
Does-
potion.
Oh, I've tried potions. It didn't do anything.
Have you tried more potions?
Don't wish your potions on me.
Would I feel that protection from evil and good would have any effect?
No. But to all of you, probably should make camp. We're not going to get very far on. With me, I'm going to weigh you down, and we don't know if there's anywhere around us that is going to help.
Do you think you'll survive the night?
I'll definitely try.
I don't know if
Yeah.
that's good enough. I sure as that wouldn't be good enough if someone I cared about said it.
Well, Vel, hate to be the bearer of bad news, but ain't much we can do right now, and we keep moving, it'll just make it even worse. Maybe a little bit of rest is just what we need.
I won't be able to help
Though
you
we
make
do
camp,
need
but
to move, because that screech, that thing is going to be coming towards us.
well, however you all want to handle it, I'm ready to do it. My pack has some supplies that we could make use of, and there's some tools in there that you could probably all use.
Let's at least get into some cover.
Now, to all of you, are you all making camp?
Yes.
Try to find a good spot that's like in cover to do so.
Okay. And you guys build camp. Alvaro sets down his pack, and anyone looking through, if you want to write this down on your notepad, I'm going to give you guys some stuff. In Alvaro's pack are the following toolkits: Thieves' Tools, Herbalism Kit, Alchemy Kit, Poisoner's Kit.
So thieves' tools, alchemy,
Herbalism,
herbalism,
and poison.
and poisoner.
Did I hear herbalism kit? I can use an herbalism kit. I'm really good with an herbalism kit.
Yeah. Alvaro has... These look very expensive and homemade.
Sadly, I can't use Poisoner's Kit, even though it would be absolutely amazing. It would make sense for my character.
Now, hopefully I make it till morning. Maybe I will take you up on that offer of the potion. It might tide me over for the evening.
Yeah.
Alvora,
It's not like I have a few.
could I take a look at your blade real quick?
Which one? As he gestures to the 4 he has on his person.
Which one did you use to dice up your foe?
He reaches over his shoulder and produces a large, what seems to be some sort of katana.
He's gonna look over it to see if there's any residue or anything left. He's gonna see if she can try and figure out what got him.
There
with
is
this
sap
effect.
on the layer of the blade, from the tip to the pommel. There is a thick layer of, not a thick layer, but a faint layer of sap.
I'm going to help Rory with every thing she's about to do.
Alvora, do you mind if I
Just go on, sorry.
borrow this for a moment?
Of course, just don't break it. It's very expensive. And not
I
mine.
won't. I just want to take the sap off of it, but I don't want to ruin the stability of it.
Don't cut your finger out. It's very sharp.
If it's not yours,
We'll be
why do you have it
safe.
all the way out here?
It's my... Oh, it's my partner's. They didn't take it with them, and I intend on returning it to them.
Fair enough.
Understandable.
Gingerly take the blade and set up
Ginger.
the herbalism kit to try and figure out what's going on.
Okay, you get all that set up. We're gonna do a investigation with the proficiency bonus.
Alright, so that is
Another kit that I forgot to mention, I was looking through my notes, there is also a complete cooking utensil set. Like, there is everything you need to make a good meal.
Yoink.
And you're running
Okay.
help action for this?
So again?
Yeah. Everything you're
Alright.
doing, I'm helping you, because I can tell you're probably trying to make an antidote.
Or at least figure out what's going on.
Well,
So that
I
will
mean,
be advantage +3 to this check because of proficiency bonus.
Plus your
well,
investigation.
it may not be an antidote potion, but I have an antidote
Wait.
potion. So I still have that.
So that's going to be a 16 on the investigation.
Okay. You remove the layer of sap from the blade, and you begin breaking it down through the herbalism kit, and trying to understand what this is. Whatever this sap is preventing his blood from clotting, not by poison or disease. It is some sort. The sap itself is magical. It is prevents the body from healing on contact. You don't understand why. You've never seen this before, but it is not something that can be cured with medicine. It needs magic.
Goodberry.
Yes.
Seems the effects causing the issue. Microphone. Microphone. Alright, let's try that again. It seems the effects causing the issues are magical in nature, caused directly by the sap, but it's not a poison or anything. It's magical in nature, so it would need to be cured with that. Some kind of dispelment or something.
That is currently outside of my practice, that I'm aware.
It's an issue then. I'm gonna dig a bit more, see if I can find anything?
If there was even though magic is what's needed, we're in the Fae. Do we believe there could be any like plants that could have the equivalent to a dispel?
I'm gonna say with your limited knowledge, you don't know.
Well, try go gathering some things from along the tree line of the forest. Not in the forest, but the tree line.
I'm going to try and sleep as Alvora lays down, not in his tent because he doesn't want to get blood on it, but comfortable enough at the base of a tree.
I'll try and figure out what's going on, see if I can make a cure. Rest.
He gives you a thumbs up, well, a bloody thumbs up as he wraps his bandage one more time and lays his head back, leaving you all to do as you wish. You can use any of his tools, you can take his tools, and you can prepare things and do things. This is more of like a preparation phase now for you all.
I'm going to... I'm just gonna keep watch, I think. Make sure nothing sneaks up on us, and... I don't think Jackson's really gonna go to sleep until everyone else is settled in.
Ferrari is going to be testing plants for as long as she can handle it before she knows she needs to go to bed.
Gotcha, okay. So, Mr. Goodber, are you preparing food at all with the utensils?
Yes. Or do we still have the deer?
You do.
Do you guys want more deer tonight?
Sounds better than rations.
I'm going to... I'm guessing there's not much like options for food around here.
You could go on a little nature check and see what you can find.
We're still in the scary forest though, right? Or
No.
are we technically out of it?
You left the forest.
I was like, just making sure.
You're back into what you first saw when you entered, was like the blue and the orange trees with the pumpkins around.
Do you guys want to help me actually try to make a good meal?
Need to focus on this.
No one else?
I am not that well versed in the cooking department. I'd probably just make it worse, to be honest.
No, Jackson, go ahead, help. Just
But I
Let's
must
have some
insist
different...
I do not have a propensity for cooking. I must insist.
Shut up, you nerd.
and if you're not gonna help with cooking, at least help by going to get me more plants to try.
I'm the only person here that likes using the help option. Everyone else disregards it.
Damn, that's crazy that I'm trying to stay into character and not just use the mechanics to our advantage.
It's like ever used to you not being morally supportive.
Hey,
That's how I'm helping people.
Yeah.
I'm saying they got this, unlike you.
You got this. I believe in you.
Jackson.
Pick yourself.
what am I supposed
Love
to do to
yourself.
make the meal go better? Just go, yeah, you got this, buddy.
Yeah, we're having a hard time right now, and we're all tired and scared. But okay, be silent, be hateful,
I'm gonna
be
stand.
ungrateful.
What am I gonna do? Stand next to her and clap?
Yes. You guys see Mr.
Alvora's not yet
Goodberry doing
drifted
this
off,
all
and you do
day.
see him like giggling. He goes, "Oh, please, don't make me laugh."
If
Look,
not
you're
gonna
hurting
help
our
with
friend.
cooking, please help by gathering materials for me to test, or
What do
be
you need?
quiet.
If
Just
you need to go
plants.
hunting, you can use my bow as well. It's quite good.
I'm gonna
Plants
check.
in general.
I'm gonna check his bow.
Oh, it's story time.
Oh, it's story time.
Story time.
The bow made you quiver.
So, so
time.
who's going out for food?
I am.
I know what Ferrari's doing. Jackson, you're on guard,
Yes.
and Velvet, you're preparing this bow.
Give Velvet any equivalent to a gun, and she takes it.
Ferrari likes her crossbow. Smile.
Nathan,
Yeah.
with all due respect, it's a bow. That's my thing.
Yeah,
It's not a gun. Shut up.
but it's still a ranged weapon.
Shut up.
No, I don't think I will actually.
This is
Oh, so you
D&D.
want Marley
If we
support
shut
us,
up,
but
the
you'll attack
game
us?
doesn't go forward.
Not us, Velvet. There's a difference.
He's being racist against cats.
Okay, you look at this bow, and holding it, it's heavy. It's also balanced. The bowstring is elegant in its design, and it is called. If anyone wants to look at the stat block, this is the 9 Live Stealer longbow.
Oh, that is such a velvet bow.
I mean, I'm a cat.
Whoever made this bow, master craftsman. It has hallmarks and signatures along all the various different components. I'm going to read you what this bow does. It's called.
Is it the longbow?
Yes. It is called Life Stealing. The weapon has a 1d8 plus 1 charges when you attack a creature that has fewer than 100 hit points. With this weapon, roll a d20. Roll a 20 on the d20 for an attack roll. The creature must succeed on a DC Constitution saving throw, or be slain instantly. As the bow tears its life force from its body, constructions and undead succeed the save automatically. The weapon loses 1 charge if the creature is slain. So if you hit a creature with this bow, it has to roll a DC Constitution saving throw. If it fails,
If you crit.
if you crit with this bow and the creature fails, it dies immediately.
Is that a power word kill bow?
Only if it has fewer than 100 hit points.
So it's a better power word kill. Bow.
But you have to crit.
You have to crit.
And it doesn't regain charges, so it just, you know.
I don't think I need something that overpowered to go hunting.
Give it to me.
No, it's
Forever.
Please don't give my items away. I'm not dead just yet.
Yeah, no, don't worry. I'll leave it right here. There, glare at Rory.
No, Ferrari wouldn't have said that out loud. That was an out of character.
That was a fingers crossed moment.
A Saturn thing, not a Ferrari thing.
Ferrari does not wish for the death of her friends.
Yeah, well, I will.
Saturn, however.
If you won't take the bow, at least take my arrows.
I have. Are they special arrows?
Of course they're special arrows. I'm a special guy.
Or
You are a special guy.
Thank you,
Are
Mr.
they
Mr.
rare,
Goodberry.
very strong special arrows?
He sits forward, removing the quiver from his back. And his arrows are +3 arrows.
How rare are those?
Not rare, just very expensive. Just take,
Ironic.
just take 3 of them.
ironic-
If you miss 3, then you're a terrible archer.
You're not.
I don't know if
terrible,
I'm gonna-
Archer.
I don't even know if I'm gonna need to hunt anything yet, but okay, sure.
Thank you. I'm a rest now.
Okay.
Please don't steal my things while I'm dead. Or dying.
You're not gonna die.
It certainly feels like it.
Yeah, I know, but you're not gonna die. I'm not gonna let you. I'm just not gonna get any sleep over it until you survive.
Thank you.
So, I get 3 + 3 arrows then, yeah?
Yes.
Everyone watches Ferrari not take care of her health. Smile.
Now to all of you.
Yeah.
Mr. Goodberry, you're preparing a meal, a succulent meal. Are you looking for vegetables and fruits to add to this dish?
Yes.
Roll me a nature check. Jackson, you're keeping watch. Can I get a perception
Uh-huh.
check? Rory, you're testing various things around the forest. Can you roll me a nature check? And Velvet, can you roll me a investigation check?
Got a
Why?
dirty 20.
You're looking for something to hunt.
I got a natural 20.
I don't know where the I'm going hunting thing came from, but okay, sure, I guess I'm going hunting.
I rolled a 19 on perception.
I
Again.
got a 14.
I got a dirty 20.
Okay, so everybody got a good check. Very nice. Rory, you are studying 3 separate plants that you have found near your campsite. I don't have names for them yet, but I will describe them in their design and we'll go back on the names with the editor when the episode comes out. First, you find a collection of ivy wrapped around a tree that is sprouting purple and yellow flowers. Breaking this down with a herbalism kit produces a poison potion, which can be used to coat arrows or blades or for someone to drink. You then check a very like a pinky-sized mushroom that grows singularly all by itself beneath the base of a tree. Breaking this down creates a potion of leaping, which doubles your jump height for the next hour.
Great.
You then check one last plant, which seems to be the sap produced out of one of the trees nearby. The sap is golden yellow with streaks of red moving through it. Breaking this down and turning it into a potion will grant you what I can only describe as a potion of blind sight.
Ooh.
It grants you 30 feet of blind sight for 30 minutes. Mr. Goodberry,
Yes.
what did you do? What was your role?
I got a dirty 20.
Well, the dirty 20, you're looking for various fruits and vegetables. Now, there's not much in the way of fruits unless you count one of these giant pumpkins. You do take one of the smaller pumpkins that hasn't yet fully grown into its very alive self. But opening this pumpkin, it is not filled with pumpkin guts and pumpkin seeds. It is filled with a thick, heavy substance similar to that of honey. You then find a collection of berries from a berry bush, which are golden and blue in colour. You also find a bundle of mushrooms that grow out to the side in like a horizontal platform shape.
I'm going to test all of them.
The honey is very sweet, but doesn't have that same familiar taste that honey back in the material plane has. It's more of a, if you describe the taste of honey to somebody who's never had it before, it is almost sickly sweet, that of treacle or maybe golden syrup, if you're familiar. The mushrooms have a very earthy but yet sharp bite, almost that of garlic. And the final one being the berries, they are cranberry and tartness, but that sweetness, that of strawberry. They would make a very nice jam.
What does tart mean?
Bitter.
Oh, cringe.
Velvet has no appreciation for fine cuisine. You heard it here first, folks.
Cranberries are not a fine cuisine.
Have you had cranberry sauce? It's so delicious.
Yes,
Have
and I
cranberry
hate it.
sauce on Thanksgiving in Plymouth. It's very good
Yes.
with a sandwich.
I have
It's
had
very good
cranberry-
with a turkey sandwich.
I have had cranberry sauce, and guess what? I do not like it.
Delicious.
But
I wanna bite you.
But to you,
So-
Mr. Goodberry, the berries would make a very nice jam. The honey, however, would be very good with practically any sweet dish, and the mushrooms make a great substitute for those that don't like just flat garlic.
So would it go good with the venison? that we
Yes,
have?
it would.
Okay.
In your cooking expertise, you believe it would be very nice.
I looked up recipes of any venison and cherry onion jam rostini.
If you want to try to make some jam and pair it with the venison, with the mushrooms, we can, and with the honey as well, we can definitely do that, because you haven't done a lot of cooking. As a character that was made to do cooking and make food, you haven't done a lot of it.
I
And
was
that-
meant to have a tavern. Y'all keep me out here.
but now you
Y'all
have
keep testing me.
these cooking utensils. It's practically a moving kitchen. It has everything you could ever need.
Yeah.
So to make this roll, it is going to be you know what check can I make this? Well, I'm going to make this a performance check with the proficiency bonus, and yeah, with your performance with proficiency.
If he dies, at least he's gonna have a good meal.
Shut up.
Okay, so it's a 15 plus 4 because I have 4 in performance plus proficiency, so that's a 22.
22. Anybody watching Mr. Goodberry, he is in his element. He is a small blob and Ramsay, if you wish. He is crafting what can only be described as fine dining in the woods. The smell wafting through the air is immaculate. It is distracting to those that can smell it. And Mr. Goodberry, you produce enough food for everybody here to have one beautiful meal. I will also say, roll me a d8, please.
Magic is struck by lightning.
Dies.
I got a
Fake
3.
curse. Anyone who cooks too good of a
Um,
meal in the Feywild
You
dies
rolled my
by
lucky
lightning.
number.
Oh,
You
no.
performing this act and providing this food for your friends at this moment of strife. Your god takes likeness to you. You hear their voice for the first time in a long time, in your in your own mind, in your own ears, if that makes sense. Only you can hear this, and it is a prayer that they recite to you that you remember your older sister talking to you when you were a much younger halfling, reciting a prayer of comfort and friendship, even in the darkest of times. Sometimes all it takes is a warm belly full of food to get you to the finish line. And everyone around you, you are granted 5 temporary hit points.
Even me.
Oh.
Probably not around.
Anybody who's considered part of Goodberry's party gets 5 temporary hit points, and advantages on all performance checks for the next 24 hours.
You also will get 1d4 hit points if you consume my dish, because I have the chef background.
Nice.
And
I have to wait.
do you know what's amazing about that?
Mm.
This is magical healing. This is given to you by the grace of your goddess and the grace of your almost like your innate halfling nature. As immediately as Alvora consumes this food, his wound is sealed, the bleeding is stopped,
Let's go.
and he finally takes a deep breath in without having to stop halfway because it hurts. And he looks to you all and goes, I think I'm gonna live.
Hey, nice.
I think so too.
See, she told you. You're going.
He immediately falls asleep. Just hold.
Uh,
Yep.
Eat
Mr.
the food.
Goodberry, I think that is a compliment to your abilities right there.
You just you see a look of sadness on his face.
The
He's
tear.
with Latrice now.
No,
No.
he's asleep. He's asleep, Mr.
Exactly.
Goodberry.
That was Mr. Trees.
Jackson, what did you get on your perception check?
19.
You keep an eye out, vigilant, a belly full of food, temporary hit points on your side, Sparky being ever vigilant with you. It's going to be a quiet night. Velvet, what did you roll on your investigation?
7. Yeah. 7 plus 7, 14.
You find 2 types of creatures.
Okay.
You find an incredibly large rabbit, the size of a Volkswagen Beetle,
Oh, God
With-
damn.
with horns, and you do find what seems to be a large ladybug, but its colours are reversed. It has a black shell and red spots.
I'm not hunting a bug.
This is also the size of a Volkswagen Beetle. This is a very big bug.
It's a literal Volkswagen Beetle.
Yes, the Volkswagen Beetle.
You know, I'm not hunting a bug.
Okay, are you taking a chance on the little rabbit? Well, not so little rabbit.
Little. It's larger than me. Like, yeah, I'm taking my chance on it.
Roll to
I'll
hit.
use those fancy arrows too. Because why not? I'm gonna fucking need them for this large thing.
They
It's
do
also-
add to your to hit bonus as well.
They do.
Oh, it's a +3 to hit.
Yes, on top of your any other bonuses.
Okay, so then 16.
You hit.
Okay,
And then it also adds 3 damage to your overall damage.
but not to the sneak attack damage.
Not to sneak attack, no, just to your bow's damage.
Okay, let me see. That is 7 plus 3, 10. And then I'm guessing I have a sneak attack.
Yes, you do.
That is 15 sneak attack damage. Jesus Christ.
It's dead. It's dead. You fire to where you believe its
Oh.
heart would be. It's a rabbit. You know rabbits. You kind of know where the heart is. Nail it. It lets out a and then dead.
How loud is it since it's huge? Is
It's like,
or is
oh!
it normal?
You all hear this, oh! And then once.
Okay, I'm gonna. First of all, I'm gonna try to recover the arrow.
Okay, roll me sleight of hand.
That is a 17.
Yeah, easily. You recover the arrow.
Alright, cool. That is not -1 arrow then. Woohoo. Alright, I'm gonna just try to drag this thing with me back to the camp, I guess.
Okay, It is a rabbit, so it's a bit stouty for its size. Roll me a strength check.
Oh no, Rennie.
You want to dexterously pull this thing?
4.
It's going nowhere.
Actually, no wait. No. Wait, hold on.
Just a reminder, because I am the DM and I don't want you to get stuck here for the next hour, you do have a very strong friend and a very strong dragon back at camp.
Okay, but I also have psionic powers of Psi-bolstered knack. If you fail an ability check... Wait, that's if I have proficiency, never mind. Fuck, I don't have proficiency in strength.
Well, looks like you have to call on your friends.
Fine, I'll go back to camp. Just kind of grab Jackson.
You head back to camp, you see everybody eating a very delicious meal.
Jackson, I need your help.
Just looks up with from his plate. Just huh?
It's full of food.
Yeah.
Sauce dripping down his shirt.
The big bunny, and I just gesture as far out as my arms can go.
So big bunny, and I point my thumb back at.
Sparky joins in with his
Sparky.
wings, stretches his wings.
It's big bunny. I can't pull it.
All right. Yep. He kind of wipes his hands off. Just should be a little bit of a challenge at least. Come on, Sparky, let's go.
And they follow along, and you find the big bunny. Volkswagen
That is
Beetle
a-
bunny. It is a big bunny.
That is a big bunny. And as I say that, Sparky again does the wing, spread. Yeah.
Ferrari's gonna have followed along now that, our Alvora is no longer in danger, and she's just gonna whistle and be like, "Big bunny."
Sparky shakes his head. Just.
I hate this bit.
All right, let's get this thing. You want it drug back to camp, I'm assuming?
Yeah, I'm assuming.
As you're saying this, having this conversation, Sparky's just rolling it with his head, just rolling this body back to that camp.
Oh, he's getting to it.
Sparky's got it. Good job, Sparky.
It looks pretty brutal because this bunny's just back, but he's just rolling it back to camp.
Jesus. That was graphic.
Worst part I can see it.
We're all three standing there, and Jackson's just
Giggling, just.
we could have. Jackson just says we could have just butchered that thing here, but Sparky's like he's having almost too much fun doing that. I don't.
Boy.
Mr. Goodberry, you see the group returning, giggling, and kind of embarrassed as this big bunny is rolled into camp.
Why is it so big?
Stretches his wings again.
Feywild, I guess.
I look
This is
over
one
at you
of
guys while
the
petting
bits.
Sparky's head.
I feel like Sparky at this point does have to kneel down.
Yeah,
so
he does.
whenever Mr. Goodberry raises a hand, Sparky just immediately just ducks his head down to get the pets.
Can I bring I bring one of the dishes over to Velvet.
Oh, for me?
Do I have to food prep now?
Sorry?
I mean, if you want.
It's been so long since I've done it. Can I?
Sure.
Maybe you could both make fast.
No.
We could do it
And
together.
Ferrari immediately sets to work.
Okay.
Okay.
So I would say roll me. I think we'll do sleight of hand with your proficiency because you have done this countless times before.
When I walk past you, I'm gonna tap you on the shoulder with guidance. While I'm still talking.
Thank God. What is the guidance?
You'd get a 4.
So 14.
You got max guidance.
Yeah.
Wait.
The check was 12.
Okay.
It's been a while since Ferrari has cleaned an animal from a hunt, but she seems to still have the talent for it. She severs the majority of the meat into portions that you guys can prepare and salt, There are some that you can make into meals right now and have second helpings for a meal that Mr. Goodberry could create. If you do want to stay up a little later, Mr. Goodberry, you can search for different fruits and different vegetables to prepare a different dish that could provide different bonuses to your team.
Hey guys, are you cool with me looking for more dishes?
I can help you.
I'd like that. I appreciate it. Now that we know that Alvora's not, as far as we know, he's not still dying because the food.
Yeah.
Latrice and the guide are the only really major thing that we're looking for right now. If you guys
The
want to.
child.
Do you think they're awake by? Do you think the guide's awake by now?
If we are putting a lot of faith of that guide coming back, that guide specifically was asked to go to the place. I assume, unless we see them, which we haven't in quite some time, that they either got blown off course by the griffins freaking out, or have already continued on to the destination.
I mean, and hopefully if they do, Latrice will be with him. So either they're dead in the forest or eventually they'll go back somewhere else.
I hope they're not dead in the forest.
Same.
I will mention this as a DM because I don't want you guys to just not know things. Are you guys setting up a campfire that could be seen from other places?
I probably would vote against it, considering that thing that screamed earlier. But
Yeah, probably against.
What other options are there for campfire?
Is for the campfire, is that more seen from the smoke or is that seen from the actual light?
I mean, the smoke itself. Are you trying to set it up so it's kind of like a less smoke, almost like a smokeless campfire?
There's the fire pits. I can do that.
I can make a light, like the actual spell light. It'll only last an hour
We'd be
though.
doing it for heat.
Then
it
fire
cold?
pit probably be
Hey,
very
it's
good.
ringing.
I think fire pit would maybe help with the smoke.
Do you guys
Yeah.
wish we could all put our tents together and just make one giant tent? And
if we just
We have
make
to
our
drag
camp,
Alvora into the tent.
I say we just keep an eye out, just whatnot. But I do think we should not make as much smoke. It just we're not that far away from that creepy forest. I don't want anything coming out and getting us.
yeah.
Yeehaw, Jackson isn't real. He can't hurt you. I don't want anything coming out and hurting us. So, yeah.
So you boys all set up your camp. Is Velvet and Mr. Goodberry the only ones looking for the food items? That's it. That is yes.
Yeah, I would say yeah, because I'm still just keeping watch.
So
I'm
both
not-
of you roll me a combined nature check. The higher the number, the
Ready?
more items I'll give you. Yes.
I will need you to relist the things I made during the realism checks, because your girl was kind of distracted by arson.
Well, I'll be able to use guidance with this.
You will be able to give Velvet guidance. Yes.
Okay.
So, what, nature check?
Yes, please.
Yes. I rolled a 15.
Yeah, guidance is a D4.
Yes.
Okay,
You
then
gonna
I
roll it?
rolled a 13.
15 and 13.
Okay. You find more of those berries, a few more of those pumpkins, some of the mushrooms, and you come across what you know as ginseng in the material plane. You pull on this protruding collection of leaves that are connected to a root system, and you pull out this very odd-looking root vegetable. It looks like a person. If you've ever watched Harry Potter, is it the mandrakes that are?
Yeah, the mandrakes.
It
Didn't
sort
these,
of
like scream or cry.
It sort of looks like that, but it's not moving. It doesn't have any form of sentence. It just looks like a little chubby baby. Like a chubby baby tree thing. It's not moving, it's not alive, and it just has that appearance. And you do find what you know as what look like apple trees, but it is those orange trees that you found in those in that orchard that Velvet could not stop herself from eating before. But these ones aren't calling to you, and after tasting them, they don't make you want to devour the whole tree.
I'm gonna ship him to Vel. Does this make you feel sick?
It gives me memories,
Okay.
or vague memories, but
I part of me doesn't want to bring it back just because last time someone ate it, they threw up and we all
Well-
took damage.
well, you're not being affected by whatever that was anymore. I think.
Oh.
You did. You are taste testing all of these things, and it didn't possess
Yeah.
you to eat the whole thing. You didn't throw up.
I will say though, I have a thing for any role relating to finding food or ingredients. For any role related to finding food or ingredients, add 2d6 to your roll.
Oh, add another 2d6.
I thought that was only for. Oh, I also you have advantage on any Constitution saving throw involving consumption of materials or liquids, including potions and poisons.
Oh, I'll have to keep that in mind.
Okay. Oh, so I do add the 2d6.
Yes, please.
8.
Okay, on top of that, I will say you will find the
What have
Feywild
those?
equivalent of onions, Feywild equivalent of bell peppers, and that's about it in this area.
Trying to find where I can write all this down, because my notes on my main page is filled.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Make a cookbook
Mandrakes.
document.
mandrakes, honey, Hey, maybe I should prep them for tomorrow. Do you guys want stuffed peppers?
That sounds amazing.
Stuffed peppers with onion, rabbit, with little honey drizzle on top.
You
Is it-
mean the massive rabbit that when it died went like, oh.
Oh,
It was a very pronounced sound.
oh.
I will say.
Yeah.
Will I ever get to a point where I can make food and know like what proficiency is going to give people?
Yes.
Guys, we're going to battle. Let me give you advantage on Constitution real quick.
But what I will say, you get all these ingredients home. You set it down. The campsite is protected. Jackson, I will say that even though you know that it is not going to be a dangerous night, you've set up various alarms, various trips, various ways of getting people up because people aren't ready to take shifts. You're all very tired. You've been through quite a lot, and that's where we're going to end episode 20 of Born
Yeah.
From Us.
I was just getting into it as well. Damn. No, but actually helping for once. Getting into the roleplay. Then it's
That's
over.
called character development.
Well, it is Saturn's return to the series after how many episodes? 2 episodes?
A decent
2 or
hiatus
3?
between the two series, yeah.
Yeah,
So
2 or 3 episodes.
with our first sign off, we'll start with Saturn. Where can people find you, and what are you going to be getting back up to?
You can find me over on Twitch at Saturn BNKR after hiatus there too. Because I took a hiatus from both fucking places, both on my Twitch and here. I'll have to be making my return. So,
She was very swick.
yeah, we
Swing.
swing. Y'all heard
Just like-
me.
just
It
like
was
John.
bad.
John Swift. Kill me.
And with that, Velvet, you're next. Where can people find you?
Is this a punishment because
Yes.
I made a stupid joke? Damn.
Yes. Yes, it is.
You can find me on Blue Sky and Twitch, both at Velvet BNKR.
And Jackson, how about yourself?
You can find me over at Blue Sky. It's
Oh.
changed a little bit.
Oh,
At Claw BNKR.
very good. And Mr. Goodberry, also known as Cass.
You can find me on Blue Sky at Caspian KR.
And with that, everybody, this has been the end of episode 20. I do hope you have enjoyed the episode. If you've gotten this far, thank you so much. It does help the channel if you watch the videos through, and if you haven't liked yet, please consider hitting the like button. And if you are new, and this is one of your first episodes, consider checking out the series. We have a Magic Abound series and the Born From Us series, and hitting the subscribe button would be most beneficial. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you in the same place, maybe on a different series. Well, thank you all. Say goodbye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.